Howdy everybody, this is Baked, IronThroneCraft.com. Today we're going to talk about Titans. It's our first look at them, and they look like they're going to be a pretty big game changer. They look awesome, bluntly put. They look like they're a big old deal. So, we're just going to get right into it. Now, keep in mind, this is the first day with Titans. I might say some stuff that's wrong. I'm just saying my initial stuff that I see, everything else like that, we're going to see actually how big of a deal they are in the coming days, and we're going to kind of muddle our way through it. Asking what the best Moonstones and everything else like that right now, I have no idea, guys. We got to figure that out first. So first and foremost, this is where you go for Titans. The Forgotten Temple up in the top left corner goes all the way up to level 45. And what you get for upgrading it is, number one, it unlocks more of the research that you can do. You have to have it at a certain level. And number two, you get faster repair speed, which we'll get into in a minute. So there are 3 different Titans. The first one is this guy with a huge big old sword. Like he's got a big old sword of Gryffindor there. So this is your warlord, and this is basically the guy that you're going to send out on attacks 90% of the time. He's got a big sword. He does charge attack. We'll get more into that also. These are your Titan Lord skills. Again, I don't know what the best ones are yet. We have to test it out. But you see that it goes all the way up to additional damage to Tier 7 troops, and it's quite a bit of additional damage to Tier 7 troops as well. So it looks like Titans are going to have a big effect on combat. In your Lord skills, there is a Titan tab and there is a Troop tab. The Titan tab increases stats for Titan fights. The Troop tab increases your Troop stats. So, on initial look, your second Titan that you can get is your Guardian dude. And that guy, jacking up the Troop stats on him, is going to be pretty awesome. So, Titans have 6 stars you can get up to, level 6 there. This is where you get the stuff to upgrade them. The fragments is from all these places. So you got Warcoin Shop, you got VIP Shop, you got the Super Pass shop, and then you've got some from daily quests as well. So every day you're going to want to go in and you're going to want to buy, on the 1-day tab here, you're going to buy the Warcoin Titan Fragment Selection chest there. You're going to want to do that every single day for 2,500 coins. So get to farming Warcoins if you haven't already. Additionally, you're going to want to go into your VIP Super Pass shop if you have Super Passes. Now there's a lot of things to spend them on. You got the Cerberus, and you've got the Titan Fragment Selection chest, and that's 10 of them. That's a big deal. Granted, that's going to be 4,000 Super Pass a week, which is pretty expensive, but it is what it is. So I would probably recommend switching over Super Pass purchases over to the Titan Selection chest, assuming they're going to be a big deal. That's what I'm going to be using my Super Passes on. And I'll show you a little bit later in the video, but the VIP shop there as well, you're going to be able to buy Moonstone chests from there, which we'll get into in a minute for the Titans. I know you don't know what Moonstones are yet, unless you've looked around the game quite a bit. So, on the temple here, you see the Enhanced Titan Research. That is going to, number one, you're going to have to level up. Number 2, this number of installable Titans. A lot of people are asking questions about this research. What this does is, I wasn't able to send out my Guardian guy until I did that research right there. So I'll show you that in a minute as well. It's a pretty expensive research, but it also appears like it's a pretty big deal if you want to be able to station your Titan places, which I'm guessing the Divine dude is going to be one that counts as being stationed. So here's me summoning the Gatekeeper Titan. So he increases Titan defense by 80% when he's defending. Again, 6 stars. It takes fragments to level him up, but this is what you're going to want to do. You go in here, see there's a new thing that you can appoint. You go to appoint, you appoint a Titan there, and now this is going to have your Titan defending. And I'll show you some combat in just a minute. Not like real combat, but I'll show you kind of what it looks like on the reports. So you want to make sure that you have a Titan appointed. And now I'm going to go ahead and unlock the Savior Titan fragment. And this one looks pretty neat. This looks pretty interesting is how we're going to end up using this Savior guy. Because as you'll see in just a second, it has a big field around it. So it seems really confusing right now. But number one, if you want to use that Savior, you need to go and you need to do that installable Titans research. From what I've seen, I could be wrong about that. It might be because I had a Titan appointed. I'm not really sure. But this Savior guy looks like he's going to be pretty good. So on the stats there, you saw defense chance. And as you increase the Titan level, that defense chance is going to go up. So that's if he's appointed as your Titan Guard Captain. I don't know what you want to call it. It looks like there is a chance whether he's going to succeed in his defense or not. As you get a higher level, it's going to a higher number of stars. That chance is going to go up and up and up. So you see here, what I did is I went and I tried to install this thing, and I hadn't done the research yet. That's why this isn't working. I probably should have cut this, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to install my Guardian guy, my Savior, and see that big green field around it? It didn't work. So I went and I did the research, and I installed it without recording because I'm an idiot. But it is what it is. So this is what your Guardian Titan looks like. And see that right there? Increases HP of all the castles around him by 100%, and it's a massive area that it increases that as well. So it looks like that's going to be pretty cool to use if somebody's getting rallied, if somebody's getting attacked, if you're just sitting in the forest, like rallying, whatever. That's the research that you need to do right there. You see I couldn't install it until I did that. But see when I click it, see that big green field? Everybody in that big green field right there, they all get 100% HP bonus. So I don't know if that means that your alliance can stack up like 15 of those dudes and then stick people in the middle of it and you're going to get all of it. But here's a big deal. See the reinstall wait time right there? Once you crush that Savior down, number one, I think it can be killed, as you saw our guys reinforcing it. Number two, when you pull it down, you can't put it back up for another 30 minutes. So once you pick your spot, you're going to kind of have to stick there for a little while. So let's go in and let's talk a little bit more about what each one of these guys does. So obviously the guy with the shield and the hammer is the one you want defending, and the guy with the huge friggin' sword is the one you want attacking. So what I'm going to do, like a true smart person, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to appoint my gatekeeper to defense there. And then I'm going to go ahead and start leveling them up because I want to get those Moonstones over on the right side. Level 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. In order to get those levels increased, what you have to do is you have to... Like, you can get up to level 10 with 1 star. You can get up to level 20 with 2 stars. Obviously, you get 10 levels per star. So in order to unlock all 6 of your Moonstones, you're going to have to level your Titan all the way up to 6 stars. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to open up some Titan fragments from these selection chests that I got from the places we talked about earlier. The War Coin, the daily chests, all that other stuff. I'm going to open up some of those, and then I'm going to start leveling up these Titans, and we're going to check out some of these Moonstones and see how they look. So see, I did not pay attention, so I only opened 10, and then I go back and I try to upgrade my Gatekeeper, and I'm not able to because it takes 20 to go to 2 stars. And there is a table that tells how many each level takes, and so I will be posting that in the article on ironthronecraft.com as well. I'm going to do all of this information in a written and put together article as well. Everything that I find out about Titans, I'll write that up and put it on ironthronecraft.com. So see, now I've got 20 of those, so I can upgrade my Gatekeeper up to 2 stars here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, upgrade him to 2 stars, and that's going to make me able to take him up to level 20. See, it also increases all of his Titan stats down there. And a lot of people are freaking out about the attack damage and everything else like that from these Titans. I think that we're reading it wrong. I think it's kind of like hero stats where it's, yes, that looks like massive numbers, but that doesn't mean that dude has 1.2 billion% attack to troops. It means that's how hard they're going to hit each other. So your Titans go head-to-head, and they kind of fight like a hero face-off, which we'll show you a little bit more about here in a little bit whenever I do some attacks, and I'll show you the reports and show you what it looks like. So see, now my guy's level 20, and I can do 2 Moonstones over there. But I have no Moonstones because I haven't purchased them from the VIP shop yet. So if you run into this issue as well, what that means is you need to go to your VIP shop, you need to go and buy Moonstones and get those Moonstone chests. I'm not sure if there's any other places to get Moonstone chests. I think they're going to be in season events as well that are about to start. So there's that. And then here is another helpful tip for this update. If Joria keeps talking to you, go to settings and turn it off. You can turn that off because Joria has started talking a whole lot. So there's that. And I think at my Citadel level, I don't really need her tips anymore. So probably should have cut that as well, but it is what it is. So let's talk about the Moonstones a little bit. I'll look at some of the stats, and we'll kind of go over what it looks like we're going to want to use. So VIP shop, 7 days, and so you get 70 Moonstone chance chests for 50k gold a pop. So you actually spend 3.5 million gold in order to buy all those. It's going to be 3.5 million gold a week, which is not cheap, but the Moonstones look like they're going to be incredibly good. So I open all 70 of them. You see I get a whole bunch of greens and blues and only 1 purple out of 70. But let's look at the stats on these. So the Titan, the first one, the green ones, it looks like that's going to be just for Titan fighting. The help one in the middle, so this is, see all the Titan stats? That's what all this is. Again, I don't know what the best Titan stats are right now. We haven't had time to test it. Very few people have even have Titans yet. Nobody really knows what's going on. That's what we're trying to muddle through right now. But you see, you can fuse them, and then you fuse them, and what I found is it's just like runes. You fuse 3 runes together, or 3 of these things together, you're not automatically going to get a purple. As a matter of fact, pretty much every single one that I fused came out blue. So I don't know if you just have to get lucky with purples and yellows or if they will eventually fuse up. I'm not sure. We don't have enough of a baseline to test to see that. But if you look at the stats here, the blue ones, the pulverization, bravery, all inside the territory, you're going to want to put those on your guardian, not your guardian, your divine titan. This one right here increases titan stats. So I don't know if you're going to want it only on your defender or if you're going to want an attacker. But what this one does is it increases the stats on your actual titans themselves. So you're more likely to win the titan fights. See the help one, the blue one there in the middle? That one's going to increase all your stats on your guardian people. So everybody in your guardian's little area, they're going to get their stats increased. And then battle is going to be actual battle fight stats. So you're probably going to want to use battle and titan on both your attacker and your guardian. Not sure how important it's going to be for your titan to actually win. It looks like from initial look, it looks like it's going to be a pretty big deal because they do go into preemptive strike, which I'll show you in just a minute. But again, we're still figuring out these stats. We haven't had any actual combat with them, so I'm assuming this weekend's going to be pretty exciting in terms of we're going to actually have time to fight with these titans and check them out. So as of right now, I'm just going through and I'm looking at all the stats. See, 100% chance to decrease titan guard damage, titan critical hit, all that other stuff. And it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting, and we're going to figure out these stats as it comes along. So let's go and look at what actual combat looks like with titans. Those are the Lord skills there. As I tested it out, and the troop stats for when your Titan is present, quote unquote, those do apply on your Titan Lord skills. Those apply if you have a Titan appointed. So even if you don't have much Titan leveling, anything else done like that, you do want to appoint a Titan to your Guard Captain Titan and do some troop stats there. You get free troop stats for it. So when you're attacking with a Titan, it's up at the top there. See, next to Dragon, where you would usually click Dragon, you click Titan right there. You click the little arrow, and then you're going to attack like that. So I'm going to pull my Warlord. I've had him appointed. I'm going to go stick my Gatekeeper Titan on my Guard Captain Titan. And I'm going to switch over, and now I'm attacking with my Warlord. See, I checked the box right there. He's got 100% durability. Keep that in mind. And then I've got a huge guy with a huge sword that comes out and hits a castle repeatedly with a massive sword. In terms of graphics, it looks like I should win that fight. So let's look at this report here. See, here's Titan battle results. Looks like hero battle results. I'm going to pause it right here, and you see that I won because there was not a Titan defending. If there is a Titan defending, then this is all going to be a big old Titan fight. See how I did 2.1 billion damage with my Titan? That's where the Titan stats come into account. And then the defender, if there was a Titan present, then that Titan would fight my Titan. They'd go back and forth, and they'd see which Titan got to actually hit troops. So the big thing is the Titan kills, when you hit somebody that actually has troops, those go into the preemptive strike part. So that means when your Titan hits, you're going to be killing in preemptive strike phase with Titan, both attacking and defending. So that's going to be a huge deal. If your Titan wins and gets to kill things, it kills them during preemptive strike, and we all know how important that is. So like, subscribe, go check out the website. I wrote all this stuff down. I hope this helped a little bit. We're all muddling through it right now. I'll have another update very soon within the next couple days with more Titan information. Thanks for watching.